schools competing in tonight's contest are proud members of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, which is built on the good sportsmanship of their athletes, coaches, and fans. Sportsmanship is the golden rule in action and doesn't stop when the game is over. Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, both on and off the field. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Beal City High School thanks you for your cooperation in promoting a positive learning environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor their efforts and our country. All spectators, please rise if you are able and follow along as we proudly play our national anthem. Your officials for tonight's game include John Courier, Cole Dangler, Ted Kelly, and Jerry Evans.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin, and welcome to the JV McBain versus Beal City Aggies. This is going to be a great matchup as both teams are rivals across, I think, all sports, if I'm not mistaken. Beal City will be receiving first. Kicking for McBain is going to be number 3, Angel Guzman.
Kicking off for the Ramblers to start the game.
Back deep for the Aggies is going to be number 30, Alden Zine. Short kick as he slips a little bit. Picked up by, I can't quite see that, number 79, Jaden Eldridge. Brought down at about the 40, well, no, about the 38.
Kickoff returned by number 79, Jaden Eldridge. Tackle made by number 22, Ira Smith.
Tackled by 22, Ira Smith. Able to get the stop relatively soon.
First and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
Hand off to number 7, Jax Latham. Looks like he might be just a yard short of that first down.
Number 7, Jax Latham, your ball carrier. Brought down by number 62, Franklin Boss.
Franklin Boss with the stop on that one. Able to get the first down and some. That's going to be number 30. Alden Zine with the carry on that. It's going to be a Beal City first down. About the 49-yard line on McBain's side. Be a handoff to, I do believe that's going to be Alden Zine again, or Alden Zine. Gain of about...
And off goes to number 30, Alden Zion.
I want to say a gain of about
42,
two on the play. McBain player is down right now. We will be back here in just a moment. The injured player was number 22, Iris Smith. He is now walking off the field on his own right now. It does look like he has a makeshift sling on his arm for right now as he's working his way around. Hate to see that early in the game, but we do now have to continue. Rambler 48-yard line is where the ball is going to be at. It is 2nd and 9 to go. Can't quite see where the ball's at there. It looks like it was carried by number 13, Landon Hatter.
Landon Hatter on the carry. Stop made by number 7, Alan Thomas III.
Alan Thomas with the stop off of that.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 3rd down and 4 at the Rambler 41-yard line.
It is starting to rain a bit out here, so hopefully that doesn't affect players too much, with field might be getting a bit slippery. Only time will tell, though. Motion fake handoff. Actually handed off to number 30, Alden Zine.
Alden Zion on the carry. Tackle made by number 5, Zach Langworthy.
Zach Langworthy with the tackle on that one. Beal City is going to get the first down off of that, though.
First and 10 Aggies at the Rambler 28.
1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Aggies are closing in on this end zone. Did not see who the carrier was on that one. I did hear that the stop was Jace Brinkley, number 75. .8:26 left here in the first quarter. Score still 0. Great pass, dropped. Whistle's going to be blown. So play called dead before anything could happen there.
Colin Gross's pass intended for number 8.
Pass to number 8, Colin Martin. He was able to get a hold of it, hit instantly, drops the ball, and Whistle was down before anybody else can pick it up and do something there.
Ramblers number 1 on the coverage.
Quick pass over to number 30. Alden, he's going to go on the outside, gets in for the end zone, and in for the very first touchdown of the game. Beal City's going to be taking the lead 6-0 with 8:18 left here in the first. Beal City now leading this 6-0. Looks like they're going for the 2-point. And that's going to be in the good, brought in by number 7, Jackson Latham. Beal City is now leading this 8-0 with 8:18 left here in the first. McBain has some work to do. We will be right back here in just a moment after the short break. Alrighty, it looks like back deep for the Ramblers is going to be number 12, Uriah Ebles. And up just ahead of him by a bit will be number 25, Grayson Campbell. And I think that's number 1, who I think is a freshman brought up from the freshman team. I do not have his name.
Number 60, Ryan Gross, set to kick it away for the Aggies.
Sounds like Ryan Gross will be the kicker for this one, number 60. High kick, straight into the hands of number 1. He's not able to quite get a hold of it, picks it up. And put down at a, oh, I can't quite see, looks maybe around the 20-yard line.
Kick returned by number 1 of the Ramblers.
First and 10 on the 22 with 8:13 left in the quarter. McBain now having a chance at offense, see what they can do here. Do you believe that is Grayson Campbell with the carry on that one? Goes up through the center, brought down by a pile of Aggie players. Can't quite see who got the stop off of that.
Number 25, Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier. Stop made by number 60, Ryan Gross. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. At the Rambler 25.
7:37 left in the first, 2nd and 7 on the 25-yard line. Bit of a push and shove battle to get up through the center again. Looks like Grayson Campbell is going to be the carrier off of that one again. McBain making small little gains here and there. Nothing too big, nothing too great really right so far.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 now with a gain of 4 on the play. Looks like a QB keep's going to be brought down with either a gain of 0 or a loss of 1. I couldn't quite tell.
Alan Thomas on the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 53, Matt Johnston.
Allen tries to hold on to it, not able to do much.
5 at the Rambler 28.
4th and 5th sounds like it was going to be a loss of a yard or 2 off of that. Punts it up. Going to be caught by number 6, Cam Gross. Ball is put down on the ground, picked up by, I do believe that's Thomas. Fumble and then recovered by Thomas. This is going to be good for McBain. They now get another shot here on offense.
Jacob Brunig punts it away for the Ramblers.
Maybe a redemption.
By number 6, Cam Gross. Fumble on the play, recovered by number 7, Alan Thomas of the Ramblers.
And that was Jacob Brunig with the punt off of that.
1st and 10 Ramblers at the Aggie 46.
Number 35. 1st and 10 on the Beal City 46-yard line. Handoff to Grayson up the center. Nobody there is able to get mostly there with about, I want to say, 2 yards to go before that first down there.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
It's going to be 2nd and
Tackle
2.
Made by number 6, Cam Gross.
On about the 37.
Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd down.
Handoff to number 12. That's going to be Ebles. Able to get the first down and about a yard on top of that.
Number 12, Uriah Ebles on the carry. Tackle made by Brody Weber and Alden Zion. That'll be good for our Ramblers' first down.
5 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Beal City 8, McBain 0. 1st and 10 for McBain on the 34. Fake handoff. QB keep goes up the center. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier.
It's going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and
Alan Martin
6.
in on the tackle with Ryan Gross.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 6, so a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 at the Aggie 30-yard line.
Hand off to Grayson, tries to go up the center, is met by a wall, isn't going to get anywhere. A loss of about a yard on the play. Great idea on paper, tries to execute it, wasn't able to get it. Defense was able to see straight through the plan and find the way to block him instantly.
With Taylor Gottlieb.
Nowhere to go with that. It is now going to be 3rd and 7th on the 3rd and 7th on the 31st yard line with 3:50 left here in the first quarter. Fake handoff, tries to QB keep it. By the looks of it, slips on the grass. It's now going to be 4th and I think 4th and 7th still. And this is what I was talking about when the rain first started. Grass is going to get a bit more slippery. Players could start slipping here and more, or here and there more often.
Fourth down and 7.
QB keeps, going to go off the left side. Gets up there, is able to get the first down and some maybe. Beal City players are pointing the other direction, thinking that they have it.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier.
He's going to get that first down.
That'll be good for a Rambler first down.
It looks like he may have gotten it only by a tiny bit there. Was able to pull it off, though, regardless. McBain closing in on the Beal City end zone.
1st and 10 Ramblers at the Aggie 24.
That fumble recovery earlier was really needed for McBain here. Looks like Grayson was going to be the ball carrier. Brought down almost immediately. It looks like he doesn't get anywhere with that one.
Tackle made by number 76, Parker Shaner.
Actually, no, it looks like a loss of a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now on the 25th. Or on the 25th yard line. 2:20 left here in the first. Player retying his cleats by the looks of it. Rain's nothing more than a light sprinkle here right now, although still gathering up quite a bit here. Deep pass, straight. Oh, almost into the hands of Zachary Langworthy. Wasn't able to quite get a hold of it. He had it for a split second before it dropped.
Thomas's pass intended for number 9, Elijah Muhlenberg, is incomplete.
Sounds like it's for Elijah Muhlenberg instead. It's going to be 3rd and 11 still on the 25th yard line. QB keeps, going to go straight up the center, trips. Gets a gain of, I want to say 6 on the play.
Alan Thomas on the carry up the middle. Tackle by number 60, Ryan Gross. 4th down and 6 at the Beal City 20-yard line.
Going to be 4th and 6 on the 20-yard line. Bit of confusion on Beal City's side of things. Players everywhere. I can't see where the ball is quite yet.
Good job, defense.
Not able to get the first down, though.
Alan Thomas on the carry.
Looks like it was going to be, sounds like it's going to be a QB keep. Wasn't able to get anywhere with that one. We're going to have a turnover on downs. It is 1:30 left here in the first. Aggies 8 now on offense. McBain 0 now back on defense. It is now going to be 1st and 10 on the Aggies 17-yard line.
That'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Beal City. at their own 16-yard line.
My bad. 16-yard line. Doesn't look like he's able to get anywhere. Looks like maybe a loss of yards off that.
Alden Zion, the ball carrier. Alan Thomas in on the tackle. No gain on the play, second down.
Looks like there's going to be no gain at all. We got 1 minute left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 on the 16. QB fumbles the ball, gets back a hold of it, jumps up, flags everywhere. I've seen 3, maybe 4 flags thrown off of that play.
Flag on the play.
Curious to see if it's all for the same thing or if all of them are different.
The call is holding against Beal City.
So it sounds like it's all going to be on Beal City for holding. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Ball will be spotted at the Beal City 9-yard line.
It is now going to be 2nd and 17 on the 9-yard line with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Beal City might not be able to get anything done here unless they're able to get a crazy run before the end of this quarter. QB able to stay a hold of the ball. Is brought down by, looks like number 7, Alan Thomas.
Colin Gross sacked in the end zone by number 7, Alan Thomas, for a safety.
5 seconds left in the first. And it looks like they're going to call that the end of the quarter. Pretty eventful quarter, first quarter. Ira Smith brought out of the game due to an arm injury fairly soon. And Beal City able to take a quick lead with a touchdown here. I do believe this is at the end of the quarter, unless it's a timeout. I'm not quite sure.
Ryan Gross set to kick it away for Beal City.
So it does sound like that was the end of the quarter. Back deep for McBain.
Uriah Evils back deep for
Uriah
the Ramblers.
Evils, Grayson Guernsey, or not Grayson Guernsey, Grayson Campbell. Excuse me, I was thinking of Varsity for a second. And I do believe Alan Thomas. Or no, excuse me, that's number 1. He gets it, brought down at about the 35-yard line.
Return by number 1 of the Ramblers. Stop made by number
Score right now is going to be 8-2. Aggies still leading this. Gonna be 1st and 10 on about the 45-yard line. Or, yeah, about the 45. McBain on offense, I do believe.
First and 10 Ramblers at the Aggie 45.
Handoff up the middle.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
Looks like Grayson Campbell was going to be the ball carrier. Off of that tackle was a little bit of everybody on Beal City.
5 on the play, 2nd down.
Gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now. On about the 40-yard line. We got 11 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. McBain 2, Beal City 8. Handoff up the middle, brought down with able to get the first down. I do believe that's going to be Grayson Campbell again on the carry.
Grayson Campbell on the carry. Landon Hatter and Parker Shaner on the tackle. That'll be good for our Ramblers' 1st down.
Landon Hager and Parker Shingo on the stop for that one.
1st and 10 Ramblers at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now for McBain. Closing down the end zone again. Let's see if they'll actually be able to do it this time. QB keep up the center. Gets up there a bit. Looks like he's going to be maybe a gain of 5, possibly 6.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier. Alden Zion in on the tackle.
Looks like a gain of 7, actually. It's going to be 2nd and 3rd on the 23-yard line.
Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd down.
Looks like he was able to get that 1st down. I think that was Grayson Guernsey with the carry off of that one again. Didn't see who got the stop off that one. It was just another wall of players.
Talon Gottlieb and Parker Shaner on the tackle.
Sounds like Parker
And the
Shaner
Ramblers have earned a 1st down.
and Tyler Gollenberg with the stop on that one. 10 minutes left here in the half. Score still 2-8. Beal City leading. Ball carrier looks like Grayson up the center again. Looks like Beal City timeout with 9:48 left in the half. We'll be right back after this short break. We are back. 9:48 left in the half. McBain 2, Beal City 8.
2nd down and 6 for the Ramblers.
2nd and 6 for McBain and about the 16-yard line. McBain closing in more and more on that end zone. Beal City's got to be more careful on their defense. QB keep up the center. Still pushing. Refs are going to call the play dead. And doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and about maybe 3rd and 3. 9:08 left in the half here. Hand off to number 1, up the center. Backs up a bit. Looks like maybe a gain of 1, possibly 2 on the play. Fourth and 2 now.
Kalen Gottlieb and Easton McBride in on the tackle. Brings up 4th down and 2 at the Beal City 11-yard line.
Looks like McBain's going to try to get this first down. QB keep up the center's not able to get anywhere. It's going to be brought down almost exactly where he started off, and
Alan Thomas on the carry.
it looks like that's going to be a turnover on downs again. 8:22 left in the half. McBain 2, Beal City 8. Beal City now has a chance on offense again.
Short of the line again, it will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Beal City.
Wide open. Nobody's there to stop him. That is going to be number 7, Jackson Latham. 5-yard line and is in for a touchdown here now. Beal City able to extend that lead even more so. It is now going to be 14-2 with 7:45 left here in the half. McBain trailing by 12. Beal City now in a good position.
Run for a touchdown for Beal City.
An 88-yard run. Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point. And that's going to be, once again, number 7, Jax Latham.
2-point conversion by
the freshman
Latham is good.
with the carry-in and the touchdown. 16-2 with 7:45 left in the half.
16, Ramblers at 2.
We will be back here in just a little bit. All right, we are back deep for McBain will be Uriah Ebles. Just a bit ahead of them will be Grayson Guernsey and, or not, Grayson Campbell. Keep thinking the varsity team. And number 1. Once again, number 1 is a freshman from the freshman team brought up. I do not have his name.
Number 67, Gavin McDonald, set to kick it away for the Aggies.
Number 67. Gavin McDonald's going to be kicking it away. Just heard a timeout call. Sounds like that's going to be on Beal City with a timeout. Well, going back into a break. We'll be back after this. Looks like we are going to be back here now. Back Dave's going to stay the same. Kicking should still be 67 Gavin McDonald. Looks like now it's going to be
Number 32,
32
Taylor to kick it away for Beal City.
Talon Gotlenberg kicking it away now instead. Deep kick straight into the hands of number 1. Goes towards the center. Matt instantly brought down. Helmet brought off. And here comes the flags.
The Ramblers number 1 on the return. Tackle made by number 78, Daniel Bellinger.
78, Daniel Bellinger with the tackle. Although helmet was ripped off, so
Flag down on the field.
Does add a bit more complication here. 16-2, 7:40 left in the half. Refs having a bit of a discussion here.
Personal foul goes against Beal City.
Personal foul on Beal City, as you would expect with a helmet being pulled off. And nobody seems to be happy with that call, though. Coach is still arguing with ref's decision. So it looks like that's going to be 15 yards.
Ball will be spotted at the Ramblers' 45-yard line. They will have the ball 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 45-yard line here now. 7:30 left in the half. McBain 2, Beal City 16. Pass over to Ebles. Pushes through, brought out of bounds.
Number 12, Uriah Ebles, your ball carrier. Forced out by number 8, Colin Martin.
Wasn't able to get too far off of that one. Only a gain of 3 on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 now on the 48. Seven minutes left in the half here. Hand off to Grayson. Looks like maybe a loss of a yard off of that one. Possibly 3rd and 8 now.
Grayson
Or 4th and 8.
Campbell, your ball carrier.
Wait.
Matt Johnston. Check that.
Nope, it's going to be 3rd and 7 now, actually.
Matt Johnston and Ryan Gross in on the tackle.
Sorry about the confusion there. Scoreboard was updated sooner than I thought it was going to be here on the field. Confused me for a second. Looks like another handoff to Grayson up the center. It's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and 1.
4th down and 1 at the Aggie 46.
Hand off to Grayson up the center, gets the 1st down and some.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier. Brian Calkins in on the tackle. That'll be good for a Rambler 1st down.
1st and 10 on the 43-yard line now. 5:40 left here in the half. Beal City 16, McBain 2. Hand off to Grayson up the center. Pushes forward a bit. Gain of, want to say,
Grayson Campbell on the carry.
7 yards.
Easton McBride in on the tackle.
Correction, it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5 instead.
At the Aggie 37.
4:42 left in the half. 16 Beal City, 2 McBain. Tries to go up the center, no good. Bit more of a fight. It's going to be a QB keep. Bit of an extra push there at the end of that play.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier. Brian Calkins in on the stop. 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3rd and 3 now on a 34-yard line. Hand off to Grayson, goes up the center, gets the first down and some. Pushes through a bit more. 1st and 10 now on the, I want to say 29, maybe the 30-yard line. .345 left here in the half. Beal City still at 16. McBain still down at 2. McBain does still have a chance riding these first downs all the way across the field. Deep pass down and caught by Jacob Brunick. McBain with the touchdown finally. It is now going to be 8-16.
To number 35, Jacob Brunick.
McBain's first touchdown now. Cutting Beal City's lead down by half with 3:30 left in the first half of the game. Does look like we're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Does not look like they will get it. Score is going to stay 16-8 with 3:26 left in the half. McBain finally able to get a touchdown after almost 2 whole quarters. Now their defense is going to have to hold back the Aggies. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Alrighty, we are back. Back deep for the Aggies is going to be number 12, Weston Zingri. And I do believe that's going to be number 30, Alden Zini. Kicking for McBain is number 3, Angel Guzman.
Angel Avendano Guzman set to kick it away for the Ramblers.
Deep kick over to number 12. It's going to be out of bounds and flag.
Kick rolls are out of bounds. Ball will be spotted at the Beal City 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Aggies.
So it looks like there was a possible offsides on McBain. So the Beal City's going to get a bit of extra yards off of this one. 1st and 10 on the Beal City 35 with 3:20 left here in the half. McBain 8. Beal City still leading at 16. Once again, number 7, Jax Latham with an amazing run. Gets to about the 30-yard line. This is the second time he's gotten a great run off of a kick. Elijah Muenberg with the stop off that one, getting him out of bounds. 1st and 10 on the McBain 32-ish yard line. 3:08 left here in the half. Beal City's currently lined up for another touchdown. Getting back over to Jackson, not able to really get up anywhere. Looks like about a gain of, I want to say a gain of 3. Second and 7 on the 28-yard line. 2:30 left in the half. McBain 8. Beal City winning or leading the game right now at 16. Carry given to Jax off the right sides. Brought out of bounds, I should say, by Allen Thomas.
Handoff goes to number 7.
Jax tried to jump back in. Allen said, no, you don't. Grabbed a hold of him, pulled him straight out.
And that'll be good for Beal City.
Not allowing him to get any farther. Although Beal City will be getting a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 now on the Ramblers 16. 2:03 left here in the half. Beal City's super close now.
1st and 10 Aggies at the Rambler 18-yard line.
Possible Beal City timeout, I do believe. We will be back after this break. We are back. 2:03 left here in the half. McBain 8. Beal City leading this at 16. 1st and 10 on the Rambler 18 right now. Aggies with the ball. Motion hand off to number 10. Or number 30.
Alden Zion, your ball carrier.
Alden Zion. Gain of, I don't know.
Chase Brinkley on the tackle.
Gain of maybe 2 on the play. With the stop on that one was Jace Brinkley.
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 with a minute and a half left here in the first half of this game. Ball in the Rambler 15. Game slowing down just a smidge as we close in on halftime. Bit of a mess. That's going to be Jax with the ball off of that one.
Jax Latham, your ball carrier. Stop made by number 35, Jacob Brunick.
Brunick with the stop. 1 minute here left in the half. Skies are clearing up a bit by the looks of things, so rain should be hopefully done for the night.
At the Ramblers 17.
40 seconds left here in the half. Beal City 16, McBain 8. Hand off to Alden's going to go off the right side. Gets the first down, but there is a flag on the play.
Alden Zion, your ball
Could be
carrier.
dangerous for Beal City here.
By Alan Thomas.
Thomas with the
Flag on
tackle.
play.
Foul on Beal City. Loss of say about 10.
Penalty goes against Beal City.
It's now going to be 3rd and 14
Third down and
on the
14.
22-yard line with 30 seconds left in the half. Beal City 16, McBain 8. Motion, incomplete pass, almost taken over by David Wilson. He wasn't able to get his hands on it fully before he went down.
Gross's pass intended for Alden Zion is incomplete.
It's now going to be 4th and 14 on the 22nd yard line. Incomplete pass, almost taken over by David Wilson. Like I said, wasn't able to quite get a fully hold of it before he went down. Had his hands on it, but wasn't able to get full control. 18 seconds left in the half. Beal City 16, McBain still at 8. Beal City lines up for this offensive play here. Flag. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be a legal procedure or an illegal formation on Beal City.
Flag on the play. Delay a game.
Oh, delay a game.
Against the Aggies.
Never mind. Delay of game. Beal City, 4th and a country mile now here on the 27-yard line. 18 seconds still here in the half. And Beal City just keeps getting forced farther and farther back away from the original line. Intercepted by number 1 for McBain. He's going to plow his way up. 10 seconds left in the half. McBain now in control of the game. Just for a minute though. And this is what we almost saw with David last play. First and 10 on the Ramblers 28-yard line with 10 seconds left in the half.
First and 10 Ramblers at their own 28.
Flag. QB keep, backs up, goes forward. Possible gain of a 1. Although, there's a flag.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier.
So on top of the flag, that's also going to be the end of the quarter.
On the tackle.
So depending on the ref's call, we could go into halftime. Unless the refs want to keep this play going or keep the game going for one more play. It's going to be on Beal City. If I had to guess, it is for the play starting with 12 people on. Coach was quickly trying to get one of his other players off while subbing them out. Player wasn't able to get off in time, so if I had to guess, that's what the foul was on. Don't quote me on that, though. Allen, QB keep, goes up, backs up. Struggling to get anywhere here. Gets it over to... Wait, no, never mind. He still has it. I thought he handed that off to Grayson. It looks like he still has it. It's going to lose a
Tackle by Daniel Bellinger.
bit off of that one, although that is going to end the half as we go into halftime. Beal City leading this 16-8. Ira Smith brought out early in the first, put out of the game early in the first quarter due to an arm injury.
And that should do it.
Hopefully he recovers just fine. We'll be back after halftime for the third quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the JV Beal City Aggies versus McBain Ramblers football game here. McBain 16, or excuse me, Beal City 16, McBain 8. As we're just about ready to start the third quarter, it is going to be number 1 back deep for McBain, along with Uriah Ebels and Grayson Campbell. Kicking for the Aggies is, I'm not quite sure. Looks like we're still at a bit of a mess right now. Possibly number 60, Ryan Gross. Possibly, maybe. Yes.
Ryan Gross set to kick it away for the Aggies to start the second half.
Time for another half of this. It was a bit eventful one last half. Ira Smith being taken out of the first quarter super early within the first 2 minutes due to an arm injury. And then Beal City able to get a solid lead off of everything else. McBain only able to get 1 touchdown in before the end of the first half.
Kickoff returned by Ramblers number 1.
Ramblers number 1 able to get a hold of that ball, although he was brought down about, let's say, 5 yards away from where he actually grabbed it. 1st and 10 on the McBain 20-yard line. First and 10 on the 20-yard line here in the third quarter. We got 11:40 left here in the third. McBain 8, Beal City 16. Run up the middle. That's going to be Uriah Ebels. He's wide open. As long as he can outrun that defender, and it looks like he will make it to the end zone. He's there, and he's in.
Uriah Ebels for a Rambler touchdown.
And a really great way to start off this quarter. McBain cutting that lead down that Beal City has by a considerable bit. 16-14 now, and if McBain makes this 2-point conversion, if they go for it, they will have this tied. Beal City losing this lead relatively quickly, only leading by 2 now. 11:22 left in the third. And it looks like McBain's going to press their luck. Looks like they're going to see if they can pull this one off. Quarterback keeps up, and it's good. There it is, tied 16-16. McBain tying this game up, possibly turning this around for themselves. First half, it didn't look like they were able to do much. Now, out of nowhere, touchdown right off the bat. And good off that 2-point. We'll be back here in just a moment. All right, we are back with 11:22 left here in the third. 16-16 is going to be the score as of right now. Back deep for Beal City is number 27, I do believe, Eli Stratus. And
Angel Avendano Guzman set to kick it away for the Ramblers.
12, Weston Zingri. Angel Guzman with the kick. Goes in between Zugrin's legs, picks it up. Goes up through the center, and is brought down by an absolute horde of Ramblers.
On the return.
11:20 left here in the third, 16-16. 1st and 10 on the 14. Jacob Brunick and Jace Brinkley with the stop on that one. Oh, the ones with the first contact on that one.
Aggies at their 14-yard line.
Handoff up the center. Flag was pulled out, wasn't thrown, and then shoved back in the pocket. So I haven't seen that before. Flag was pulling out, but never tossed.
Your ball carrier. Number 18, Andrew Moomey in on the tackle.
Andrew Moomey, number 18, on the stop, or at least part of it, along with another wall of Ramblers. Which I'm starting to notice that a lot. It's just a dog pile for the tackle off of this, or off these plays here. Motion handoff to the outside. I do believe that's going to be number 7, Jackson Latham with the carry off of that. Looks like he's unable to get far, possibly only a gain of 1. It's going to be 3 and 9
Jackson Latham, your ball carrier.
on the 9.
Grayson Campbell in on the tackle. Gain of a yard on the play, 3rd down and 9.
Score still tied at 16. We got a 9 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Motion from both sides. Carry ball is going to be carried up by Jax. I don't know why I blinked out for a second. Looks like about a gain of 4, possibly 5 off of that. 4 down with 4 to go on the 20-yard line.
4th down and 4 at the Aggie 20.
McBain defense doing better on these stops so far. Let quite a bit go last half, especially in the second quarter, with an 88-yard run to start off that second quarter. Deep punt. Just going to get rolled.
Punt by number 14, Colin Gross.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. It was a bit of a wall around the ball, so I wasn't able to see what was going on here. 1st and 10 on the Ramblers 20, but who actually has the ball is going to be a mystery for a split second. Looks like it is going to be Ramblers' ball. Bit of confusion as the refs and spectators from both sides were yelling, this happened or that happened. So it was an interesting play. Tied 16-16 with 8:17.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier. Alden Zion on the stop.
Second and 5 on the 45-yard line here.
Play, 2nd down.
Bit of a mess for the ball. I didn't quite see who the ball carrier was.
Campbell, your ball carrier.
Grayson Campbell, by the sounds of it. Brought down by, I do believe that was number 30, Alden Zion. 1st and 10 on the Rambler, or on the Aggies 45. 7:20 left here in the 3rd. QB keep carry, gets the 1st down. And some off of that.
Alan Thomas on the quarterback keeper.
It will head up the right side, wide open, able to get all the way up and through.
And that is good for a Rambler first down.
Looked like a bit of confusion among the refs as to what the call was supposed to be. Is going to be Ramblers first down with 7 minutes left in the third. Hand off to Grayson, up the center, wide open, gets the first down, slips. But it looked like he slipped after the fact, so that first down will stick.
And he'll earn another Rambler first down.
Very much so needed. We got 6:47 left here in the third. Score still tied.
First and 10 Ramblers at the Aggie 24.
QB keep. Loss of about 2, maybe even 5 yards.
Stop by number 8, Colin Martin.
Tried to go forward, got pulled back. Although,
second down and 11 from the Aggie 25.
so it looks like they're only actually going to be a yard back from the original line. Second and 11 on the Aggie 25 with 6 minutes left here in the third. Up the center, back to about where they were before that happened. Now it's going to be third down and third and 5, third and 6 on the 18. 5.5 minutes left here in the third. Score tied at 16 to 16.
Third down and 6 yards to go at the Aggie 18-yard line.
McBain looking for another touchdown here to pull ahead. QB keep gets up through the center. I do believe he's going to have that first down. Still going. And he's in the end zone. He is in for another touchdown. McBain finally pulling ahead 22 to 17 with 5:07 left in the third. McBain finally leading this game for the first time. Took them a while, but they're there. Looks like McBain's going to go for the 2-point. That's going to be good, I do believe. Yes. Grayson Campbell in for that 2 points. There it is. 24 to 16. McBain now leading this by 8. 5:07 left here in the third. We'll be right back here in just a moment. We are back. Score 24, McBain 16. Beal City. McBain leading this for the first time so far. 5:07 left here in the third. Back deep is going to be number 23 for the Aggies, Brody Weber.
The concession stand has now let us know that it's buy one, get one. Wait for it. Hot dogs until they're gone. Buy one, get one hot dogs down at the concession stand. Stop on over, say hello.
Number 12,
Angel
Weston
Guzman
Zingri is
set to
also
kick
going to be
away
back
for the
there.
Ramblers.
Angel Guzman for McBain is going to be kicking this. Deep punt. Deep kick. Going to get picked up by Zingri after he lets it fly by for a second. Goes up, breaks one tackle, goes through the center. Gets through another, finally brought down at about the 26-yard line. 5 minutes left here in the third. It's going to be 24 McBain, 16 Beal City. First and 10 on the 26.
And on the stop was Elijah Muhlenberg.
Elijah Muhlenberg with a stop on that one.
And Jace Brinkley. First and 10 Aggies.
Looks like it's going to be on the 25th yard line instead. Wind's starting to pick up here a little bit again. Number 13, Landon Hatter with the carry. Wasn't able to really get anywhere. Loss of a yard or two.
Landon Hatter,
looks like more like 3 on that one. It's going to be second and 13. Franklin Boss with the tackle off of that.
Brings up second down and
4:15 left in the third. Score still McBain 24, Beal City 16. Second and 13 on the 22nd yard line for Beal City. Looking like a QB keep right now. Goes up the right side. Forced out of bounds, I think just short of the original line of scrimmage.
Colin Gross, your ball carrier.
Maybe 3rd and 12, maybe 3rd and 11. Not quite sure. Looks like a loss of yards actually, 3rd and 15. Ooh. 4 minutes left here in the third.
20-yard line.
Third and 15 on the 20 now. Ball's kind of all over the place. Goes back, able to get a toss out. Almost taken over by Grayson. Wasn't quite able to get his hands on it. Intended receiver was number 8, Colin Martin. Grayson, like I said, almost was able to get his hands on it, slipped out as he was going down. Same thing we saw with David Wilson in the second quarter. Got his hands on it, slipped out of his hands as he fell. Not quite able to get a hold of that one. 3:45 left in the third. 4th and 15, still on the 20. High punt. Dropped in front of a bunch of players. Grabbed it at about the 39, 40-yard line. McBain now back on offense. 1st and 10 on the 40, 3:36 left in the third. McBain 24, Beal City 16.
Will be spotted at the Beal City 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Ramblers.
McBain with an early touchdown, able to get their lead. Succeeds with that 2-point conversion, able to pull ahead even more so. And now, on offense, for another chance. Let's see if they can pull it off. Hand off to Grayson. Second handoff over to Zach. Or no, that's Uriah. Excuse me, struggling with names for a second. Able to get the first down and some. Brought down at about the 15-yard line.
Uriah Evils, your ball carrier.
Or the 25-yard line, excuse me, not the 15.
Stop. That'll be a first down for the Ramblers.
1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. 3 minutes left here in the third. McBain still leading by 8, with the score being 24-16. Can't see who the ball carrier is. I do believe that was Grayson Guernsey or Grayson Campbell.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
Sorry that I keep thinking of the wrong person.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5 at the Aggie 20-yard line.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the third. It is going to be 2nd and 5 on the Aggies' 20-yard line. Looks like a QB keep, able to get the first down and quite a bit more off of that one.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier. Brody Salisbury in on the tackle.
Do believe it's going to be 1st and goal.
That'll earn the Ramblers a 1st down. First and goal from the 7-yard line.
1st and goal from the 7 with 2 minutes left here in the third. Doesn't look like he was able to get in that time.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
Grayson once again with the ball off of that one. It is now going to be 2nd and goal on the 2.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and goal at the 2.
All McBain has to do is just push forward just enough to sneak their way in there. Hand off to Grayson. Grayson straight up the center and is able to get in.
Grayson Campbell.
1 minute, 13 seconds left here in the third. Grayson with another touchdown, able to pull McBain ahead even more. 30-16. McBain now leading by 14. Looks like they're going for the 2-point. Looks like a QB keeps, able to get up and in, and there it is, 32-16.
Alan Thomas, the ball carrier, 2-point conversion is good.
1:13 left in the third. McBain leading this by 16. 32-16. And we will be back here in just a moment. Back deep for Beal City will be number 12, Weston Zingri, and number 23, Brody Weber. McBain 32, Beal City 16 with 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Kicking for McBain will be number 3, Angel Guzman.
Angel Avendano Guzman to kick it away for the Ramblers.
Backs up for the kick.
Brody Weber and Weston Zingri back deep.
Goes up. Low little kick there. Picked up by number 64, Brody Salisbury. Drops down instantly to stay put at about the 35-ish, possibly. Yeah, 35-yard line. 1st and 10 on the Aggies 35. Aggies on offense now. Finish up the last couple. Coordination for their play. Not quite the sentence I meant, but. Handoff goes up the center. Brought down. That was going to be number 7, Jackson Latham with the carry. Brought down at about 40. About the 48. or no, my bad, the 43.
8-yard gain on the play.
Couldn't see the 50-yard line marker. It was blocked by a cooler. Looks like they're going to be maybe barely short of that first down. They're going to give it to them. First and 10 on the 45 with 20 seconds left here in the third. Beal City doesn't have much time left to work with here in the third quarter with 10 seconds left. And it looks like they're going to call that the end of the third quarter. Going into the fourth will be 32 McBain, 16 Beal City. We'll be right back here in just a moment with the beginning of the fourth quarter. Alrighty, we are back. First and 10 on the Aggies 45. 12 minutes left in the fourth and the game. 32 McBain, 16 Beal City. Great run by Jax. Wide open, is going to be able to get to the end zone there. Nobody's there to stop him, and there it is. Beal City closing that gap as quickly as they can. It's going to be 22-32. McBain only leading by 10 now. They are in the danger zone with 11:58 left in the game. An amazing run by Jax. This isn't the first one we've seen. This is like the third or the fourth time we've seen him pull something like this off. First time we've seen him with an 88-yard run. The second time I think was about a 65-yard run. And then here's this one. All of them either off the kick or the play after. First and goal. And he's in for the 2-point. Why did I say first and goal? 2-point conversion is good. It is going to be 24-32. McBain needs to answer with another touchdown of their own if they want to keep this lead that they have going for them. There's a pretty good chance that they could lose it. 11:48 left in the game. 32-24. We'll be back here in a split second. We are back. Speaking of back deep for McBain will be number 12. Make sure I got his name right this time. Uriah Ebles.
Ryan Gross set to kick it away for Beal City.
Ryan Gross set to kick it away. Number 60. Low, deep kick. Into the end zone for a touchback. For a minute, I thought it wasn't going to make it. It kept rolling, though, and eventually made it way in. 1st and 10 on about the 20. McBain 32, their lead being threatened by Beal City at 24 here. McBain's got to play this smart. Change up their plays here and there, allowing themselves to get up into the end zone if they want to pull ahead again. Beal City, though, their defense is going to have to watch carefully. Eagles not able to get too far up. Brought out of bounds with a gain of,
your ball carrier.
I think,
Made by number 23, Brody Weber.
gain of 3. Maybe 5. All right, it's going to be 5.
Second down.
2nd and 5th on the 25th yard line. Or 2nd and 5 on the 25th yard line, excuse me. 11:30 left in the game. A lot can happen within the next 11 and a half minutes. Quite a bit. Hand off to Grayson up the center. Not able to get much yardage off of that.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
And McBain's going to have to change that up soon. They keep running the same play where they just send Grayson up the center, and Beal City's just starting to predict it really easily. Grayson's getting less and less yards off of these little plays that he's trying to get here.
27-yard line.
3rd and 3 on the 27. Gain of 2. 11 minutes left in the game here. Let's see what happens. Hand off to Grayson. Grayson almost lost control of it, gets a hold of it, gets the first down and some, going up the right side. Heard the call, changed it up, got some yards and the first down off of this. 1st and 10 on the 34.
That play will be good for a Ramblers. First down.
1st and 10 off the 34 with 10:40 left in the game.
1st and 10 Ramblers at the Aggie 34.
McBain still got quite a bit of distance they got to cover if they want to get back in that end zone. Got to play it smart here, and it looks like that's going to be Campbell with the carry. Gain of about, looks like about 4 there.
Gain of 3 on the play, second down.
PA announcer is going to say 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now on their 37th. QB keep up the center. 3rd and 4 now.
Stopped by number 24, Ryan Calkins. Gain of a yard on the play, 3rd down and 6.
Never mind, 3rd and 6.
Beal City, check that. Rambler, 38-yard line.
3rd and 6 on the 38. 9:20 left in the game here. Still is anybody's game. QB keep up the right side. Just barely short.
Alan Thomas, the ball carrier, tripped up by number 6, Cam Gross. Brings up 4th down and 1.
4th and 1. 4th and short, I guess we can say. Bit of confusion of what's going on here. That looks like 4th and 2.
Come on, Ramblers! Push them back!
8:30 left here in the game. Only time will tell where the ball's at here.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier.
Refs are going to discuss this one. It might be down to just a couple of inches. Thomas, bit worried here. Official timeout. This is going to go under further review as the officials figure out whether or not this is good. Allen started getting excited and then looked like he was in distress for a second after that. I think everybody's in a bit of confusion here as to where this ball is at. Beal City crowd praying along with the team that this is going to be theirs. Chain gain's coming out now. It's looking like it's going to be a bit short here. And it's going to be short by like half a foot.
Short of the line to gain.
And it wouldn't be a Beal City rivalry game without a bit of confusion. Beal City gets the turnover on downs off of that one. Short by only about half a foot. 8:17 left in the game. McBain 32 now forced onto defense. Beal City 24 now on offense. Beal City has a chance to tie this up. Got 8 minutes left in the game. Lock can happen. Only a gain of about 2 on the play there. That's going to be Jax with the carry.
Jax Latham, your ball carrier.
And Jax looks like
Wilson,
McBain's version of Jax looks like Beal City's version of Grayson. Hands off all the time, straight up the middle. Every once in a while, they'll change it up and go across the outside and get some crazy yardage. So it's interesting to see how you have the two players who use the same mindset just on completely opposite teams. And there it is, Jax on the outside, able to get some crazy yardage, brought down by number 4. That's going to be Brennan Westorb with the tackle on that one. First down.
Brought down by number 4, Brendan Westorp. That'll be good for a Beal City first down.
First and 10 on the 20-yard line, 7:17 left in the game. Beal City is starting to threaten McBain's lead.
Push him back.
Ball doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere off of that one. Met by an absolute wall. Jax with the attempted carry on that.
Alan Thomas and Preston Martin in on the tackle.
Alan Thomas and Preston Martin with the tackle. Or at least part of that one. 7 minutes left here in the game.
No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Still going to be 2nd and 10 on the 20. .640 now left in the game. Looks like a gain of maybe 1. 39. Yep, got to get that 1. 39 on the 19. McBain defense trying their hardest to keep the Aggies from going anywhere here, trying to get that turnover on downs just so they can keep this game in their hands. Six minutes left in the game now. Time dwindles. Aggies running out of time. Fired off, brought down, incomplete pass. That's going to be number 42, David Wilson.
Gross's pass intended for number 13, Landon Hatter, is incomplete.
David came out of nowhere, stopped him from doing anything with that.
4th down and 9 at the Ramblers' 19-yard line.
Going to be 4th and 9 on the 19. No gain. 5:42 left in the game here. McBain's got to put up one more stop in order to get a turnover on downs. Keep this game in their favor. Beal City has to pull some crazy play out. Hopefully they get another touchdown and tie this game. Make it more chaotic and more eventful than it already is. Looking, deep pass, no good, and there it is. Turnover on down for McBain. Attended pass to number 6, Cam Gross. If he would have caught that, he would have been in the end zone for that one. Brendan Westorf there on him, though, able to tip that up just enough where nobody can get their hands on it, keeping that first down, or keeping that incomplete, making it 1st and 10 on the 19 for McBain. 5:37 left here in the game. McBain 32, Beal City 24. If McBain can keep this ball in their hand the rest of the game and just run this clock, they got this. Or will they try to go for another touchdown? Allen's going to keep this one. Struggling a bit. Goes up, finds somebody, gets it. Nobody's there to keep it. It's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was going to be Zach Langworthy. Just about a yard short for Zach. Zach didn't have enough time to move up. Didn't realize the ball was coming for him until last second. We got 5:20 left in the game. Allen was in a danger zone for a minute. Was looking. Nobody was there. Got forced back. Had to get it out of his hands as quickly as possible to avoid a sack. Game just keeps getting more and more eventful. It is a dogfight right now for the win. 32 McBain, 24 Beal City. 2nd and 10 on the 19 still. Allen handoff to Grayson. Grayson up the center. Gain of about, I want to say 3 on the play.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier. Brought down by number 6, Cam Gross.
Gonna get the game. Excuse me. Gonna get a gain of 4 instead. It's gonna be 3 and 6 on about the Ramblers' 24-yard line, just about. 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes left here in the game. 3rd and 6. McBain not doing too good right now. Beal City's defense is putting up a fight. Allen in the danger zone, looking for somebody. Flag on the play, though. Gonna go up, brought out of bounds. Although this flag could be good for McBain.
Alan Thomas, your ball carrier.
It could also be detrimental.
Brody Salisbury in on the stop. Flag on the play.
Looks like it might be on McBain. Holding on McBain.
Call is holding against the Ramblers.
Ooh. We're looking at 4th and a country mile here. No, it looks like it's going to stay 3rd down, thankfully. So 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and 16 to be exact on the 14-yard line. 4:10 left here in the game. 32-24. This game is getting heated. Hand off to Grayson. Grayson goes up the center, breaks a tackle, breaks another one, gets back up above the original line of scrimmage, although we're looking at a 4th down.
Grayson Campbell, your ball carrier.
So back to about where they started before that holding call. 4th and 5. 4th and 6. Ooh.
4th down and 6.
4th and 6 on the Rambler 25-yard line with 3:35 left in the game. It is coming down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. McBain's lead is constantly being threatened here. Punts it. And Zach's going to pick it up at about the 43-yard line, 44. McBain now has to pull out another great defensive run like they did last time they were on defense. 3:22 left in the game. First and 10 on the Beal City 44-yard line. Beal City now gets to try their hand at offense again. See if they can get who appears to be their main runner, Jax Latham, out there to do something. Multiple flags immediately. Could be for anything.
Flag on the field. Call is false start against Beal City.
False start on Beal City. That's going to push them back about 5 yards. First and 15 now on the 39 with 3:10 left in the game.
First and 15 from the Beal City.
McBain leading by 1 touchdown right now, 32-24. 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion, I should say. Drops back, finds a pass. Brought out of bounds instantly. Receiver on that one was Colin Martin. Got a hold of it, brought out of bounds by, I think that was Brendan Westorb and Uriah Ebels.
Six-yard gain on the play, second down.
Second and 9 on the
9 yards to go at the Beal City 45.
2:45 left in the game. 32-24, still going to be the score. Hand off to Jackson to go off to the far side. Nobody's there to stop him. Not able to get that first down, short by about a yard.
Third down and 1.
Third and 1 on the 42nd. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. McBain's got to be really careful with what they do and what they let slide. They got a lot to worry about right now. Looks like they're going to be able to stop it, push them back by a yard. There it is, 4th and, I think, 2. I think that's going to be a loss of a yard.
Jacob Brunick and Jace Brinkley on the stop.
No. I think a loss of... Okay, yeah, no, it's going to be a loss for a yard. So it's going to be 4th and 2 on the 48 now with 1:42 left in the game. We're going to get a timeout on Beal City, I do believe. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Alrighty, we are back. 1:40 left in the game. McBain 32, Beal City 24. 4th and 2nd on the 48. McBain's got to be super careful with this one. They cannot let anything slide here if they want to keep this. Beal City, though, they got to change this up a bit if they want to get through McBain's defense. Beal City's got to change up their plays. McBain's defense just got to hold up for that turnover. Here it is, handoff to Jax, going to go through the outside, breaks the tackle, gets the first down. Out of bounds, he's going to get the first.
Jax Latham for a Beal City first down.
First and 10 now on the 39. A minute and a half left in the game. That's it. They have 1 minute and 33 seconds to get another touchdown.
First and 10 Aggies at the Rambler 39.
Although if they get another touchdown, it might just go into overtime. Brought down instantly. Loss of yards off of that one. Jax Latham with the carry on that again.
Number 7, Jax Latham. Jacob Brunick on the tackle.
Second and 11. That's going to be Brunick with the stop off of that one. Beal City with another timeout, just running through these. And we did see that a bit last week, too. Both teams, during the varsity mat game, both teams just burning through their timeouts quickly. And it looks like we're going to have a repeat of that. 1:25 left in the game. 32 McBain, 24 Beal City. Alrighty, we are back. Minute 25 left in the game. 32 McBain, 24 Beal City. Ref having a couple of last-minute words with some of the Beal City players, making sure they don't do anything stupid. Tensions are high between the teams. Ball thrown back. QB finds an opening, tries to get it to Jax. Almost took in by Muhlenberg, was able to get his hands on it, wasn't able to get complete on it. It's going to be third and 12 on the 41-yard line with a minute 20 left in the game.
Fourth down and 12 from the Rambler 41.
This game has been a complete flip. Beal City was leading this the entire first half, and then at the beginning of the third quarter, McBain came out of nowhere and took the lead, and has been holding it ever since. Motion on the play. QB drops back. It's at the Jax. Jax brought down instantly by David Wilson. Wilson out of nowhere to grab him. Complete pass. It is now going to be fourth and a country mile here. Minute 10 left in the game. 4th down and 20. Minute 10 left in the game. McBain 32, Beal City 24. Fourth down with 20 to go on the original line. Actually, no, the ball's on the 49-yard line. This game is becoming super eventful, super chaotic, as both teams are just trying their hardest to keep themselves going here. Both sides keep going at it. This has been the dogfight up to this point, and it will not stop until the end.
Fourth down and 20 from the Ramblers 49.
Ball thrown deep. Nobody's there. Intercepted by Allen Thomas. There it is. Slides to a stop. 1 minute left in the game. McBain's going to get a hold of this one with an interception just to seal the deal. 32-24, minute left in the game. 1st and 10 on the Aggies' 44-yard line.
First and 10 Ramblers at their 44-yard line.
If I'm not mistaken, the JV's streak right now is 3-0, and they're looking to make it 4-0 tonight. 30 seconds, well, 35 seconds, I should say. And it looks like McBain's just going to run this clock over and over. It looks like both sides are going to mutually agree that that's going to be the end of this. Your winners, McBain with 32, Beal City with 24. 20 seconds left in the game technically, but both teams are heading off. That's going to be the end of this. McBain's going to pull ahead and win, beating Beal City by 8. And there it is. McBain 32, Beal City 24. McBain will be your winners for tonight. I was Calix Austin. Big thanks to Keegan Christie, Landon Maris, and Ava Rain for helping me out on the broadcast tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Varsity Beal City versus McBain home game. Have a great night.